Alright. Yeah. Alright. Stream cannot hear you, but it is started just so I can get it up. Give me one moment and then I will set everything up properly. It's okay. Okay. Do that and then it's something on my end I have to do to get the audio pulled up. Okay. Yeah, I've got it now. That's okay. Let me know when you want me to turn your audio on. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah. Are you ready or not yet? Okay, cool. Let me unmute your audio. Hello, Emma. Alright, there you go. We'll see if more people stream in. Just for the sake of the upload of the stream, and I'm gonna edit it so like the beginning is not that long. But anyways, for the sake of the upload of the stream, we got Stride Heatwave Racing. He's gonna do some announcements and all of that jazz. So yeah.
Yeah. Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? So, glad to be here, and I'm glad to be revealing some stuff to you guys. So, we're gonna be going ahead and getting things kicked off. So, yes, hello guys, I'm Stride, the founder of Heatwave Racing Incorporated, also the proud sponsor of yours truly, AV, who has been rocking the house on Animal Jam as of late, doing many collabs and doing everything she can.
Oh, make sure
And
you're
I'm gonna
looking
kind
at
of
stream chat. Sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I do know this first guy. What's good, Jalen? One of Heatwave's actual good friends. If you guys see Jalen, been a long time fan of ever since Heatwave was first established way back, and I'll get to that in a moment on when we established and all that yada yada. But also, Emma, welcome to this stream as well. Glad that you're here. Hopefully, more people can start pouring in as we go. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be the first one to like this stream. Beat all of you. But so the first thing I want to actually tackle is who are we? So, ladies and gentlemen, we are a Heatwave Racing Incorporated is a esports race group that was founded on the day August 13th, 2023. It was actually as the first truck was actually announced, it was Cajun Carnage, and that truck right there has just, and you can actually see it on the thing on the thumbnail right there behind me and Avi. Is I'm here, and we continue to just find ways to like let this happen, and I'm very excited for what we're doing. But man, the trucks kept coming and coming, and then just more sports came on in general. So the first thing that I want to just tackle, like I said, tackle is who are we? Heatwave Racing is a group, is a esports group owned by me, and the co-owner is Shalura Kalai, my online mother, who, by the way, she is a Cali girl. Love her so much, very nice person, and we're like we're like a crown jewel compared to other esports teams. I'm not trying to gloat on us too much, but like to respect who we're sponsoring or who we're promoting. What I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, is we don't want anybody to feel like, oh, we're just here for the money or we're here for anything. That's not what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to show why we're here and what we're doing it for. And let me tell you, a lot of people make a mistake on that, and that's why a lot of esports teams and even leagues die out. But we haven't done that yet. And I'm so excited for what's happening and where we're going, and I'm just so pumped for how in the world we're just gonna continue. So you know all that. I don't know if Avi's actually gonna go ahead and put this in her Discord, but if you do, you will find that. As a matter of fact, it is. So if you are in our Discord, you can find that as well. And we're just gonna keep on going and just see um how we keep going from things and what we're gonna do. The next thing I actually and honestly the first well, we already announced the first thing, sorry. My grammar's bad today. I had a long day, y'all. But so the first thing I want to actually reveal, ladies and gentlemen, and this is gonna be an exciting man thing, and I am pumped for this, guys, as we are gonna be revealing the story of Heatwave to you guys first off. So kicking things off is the first ever Cajun Carnage that was at FMJ World Finals 4. It's going to be a year old. And AV is going to reveal that on the screen in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. That Cajun Carnage it carries a lot of history. So that is called the Gravedigger Scheme Cajun Carnage, as we like to nickname it, because it's literally themed to Gravedigger. But we really just like to we took a real truck name and we just are like a real truck design, and we tried to elaborate it on what we do as a team, what we have, and everything like that. And everything that we literally have happened to that truck, it's carried the name, and it's just been continuing and all that. And we've just been really liking to and we just wanted this truck to really bring a lot of joy, and that is really what we're doing. So, and sorry if the picture is actually gonna be bad, guys, but it's just gonna be it's just a nice truck, so it's gonna be revealed to you guys in just a moment of what the Great Big Cajun Carnage looked like. Sure. And as I finally found it, it's actually coming up to you guys right now, and there it is. It is a very it's an elaborate truck. Now, I'm sorry if you see a few things on my counter, but I had that picture is one of the more worst ones, honestly. But that's what it looked like. So the if you look at Gravedigger in real life, you can actually see that the wolf is representing Grim the Ghost. That is literally what it was themed to. And the sponsors were Optima Batteries, Domino's, and Sunoco. And boy, do I love my Domino's pizza, man. And we really continued. That truck was driven by me, as that truck took home 2 championships for Heatwave Racing. That was the first ever titles that we won under the helm. And boy, 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 have we continued to rally up the first ever Heatwave titles. I mean, geez, but that was an awesome night. Came short of the overall, sadly, to Tyler Wright. Technically our biggest rival. I'm not gonna talk about that team, by the way, but but we have a lot more to cover. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is the Cajun Gravedigger Cajun Carnage that is revealed to you guys. Now we're gonna be shifting gears, and we're actually gonna be now sticking with the FMJ sport, and we're gonna now be taking a look at 3 other identities that were revealed. So the first one that I want to bring to the table is actually called, okay, well, the image may be bad, but it's Gassed Up and Twang Thing. Both of them are FMJ identities as well. They are not going to be driven this upcoming season, however. And these two are just kind of like, they're kind of just like sub trucks for now, but we're just waiting on more to hit. We're really just hoping that we can we're just hoping that these trucks can continue on and they can actually get there. So we're gonna get those two trucks up in just a moment. Gentlemen, the next truck up is Twang Thing. So there's Twang Thing, by the way. So Twang Thing was born on, I think it was born in October 2023, and boy, that truck right there. I mean, it was originally driven by Aiden Alfaro. In the Rome J world, that same truck was driven, but it's just a different type of look. It was driven by Tyler Wright. Now, unfortunately, Twang Thing has had somewhat of a quiet fallout as of late, but Twang Thang has continued to just be a household name in the sport, and we've just really liked Twang Thang as a whole. Very nice truck. It's literally for all of you country folk out there who love country. That's why we have Twang Thang right there, and that's why we do it. And man, have we loved that truck. And then we got gassed up over there in the bottom right hand corner. Now, Gassed Up was actually a truck themed to the song Son of a Dirty South by Brantley Gilbert featuring Jelly Roll. And that is where that truck came from, because at the beginning of the song, it has the two words gassed up. That's literally where we got our name from. And, or not like a Heatwave name, but the gassed up name. That truck almost was going to be ran this season, but it's still a sub truck. But man, I really am still glad that we are having those two trucks and, all of that. So now that we've kind of revealed multiple trucks already, if you guys have any questions, you are free to ask them. And if there's no questions asked within like at least a certain time radius, we will keep going. Heck, even yours truly, Avi, is also allowed to ask these questions as well.
Thank you for that. I'm munching, so
Boy, you're munching.
yeah.
Okay, Jay. Yeah, guys, for context, Jalen was on Death. Okay, I'm gonna speak of this team real quick. So Deathwish Racing is our biggest arch rivals. However, they have lost 90% of their drivers because of their morals not being in place. And unfortunately for them, that is how they've had a fallout. And AV, I know you're just finding out about this, but it's just unfortunately the owner, Tyler Wright, who's my biggest rival, he may be good in competition, but outside off the track, his morals are not there, and that's what sets us apart from them. Heck, you can be a great competitor, but you can have a bad attitude off the track. We want people with good attitudes and bad, and like, of course, we want the best performance ever, but we also want people with good attitudes. Why? That not only helps us, that doesn't make us look like a fool when we're outside into the real world. Anybody here can understand that that is an agreeable thing, and that is why we want to establish ourselves, and that's why I always make sure that my guys that we apply ourselves even out of there. Heck, there's even a rule with our team, and I'm gonna let y'all know, if you're in school and you have below a 2.0 GPA, you are not on the team. It's basically with a real sport. You have to have a 2.0, you have to have above a 2.0 GPA to compete on our team. It is a literal rule that we have for our team. Why? Because we know that school is important and that should come first. And I know Avi knows that well, considering she's trying to become a mathematician. Hey, well, guys, any questions anyone has for me, just let me know. By the way, Jalen, thank you for the positive comment. Emma, thanks for also agreeing with that. That means a lot. I mean, You guys are actually free to say whatever you want, but honestly, you guys are very nice people. I mean, I love you guys. This is why, I came to this community in the first place. But any questions, go ahead and ask them. Don't be shy, really. I'll answer any question. I'm not even joking. Like, I don't care what it's about. If it's about a Heatwave, go ahead, ask me. Or heck, ask what like, even if it's about like me and Avi's like partnership, just ask about it because it's really good to kind of get those things off your chest so you guys know so you guys can have that. First question, how did Heatwave come along? So actually this is kind of a cool scenario. So Heatwave actually came along because I want to start my own team. But I didn't think of a name. And I was asking, my wordy for some help, but I didn't know what. So Heatwave basically came out because I actually, it was a hot, actually, you can kind of thank Louisiana weather for this, actually. So here's how that happened. It was a hot day. It was like, God, I mean, it was like 90 degrees outside. I was outside and I'm like, and I'm also watching it. I'm also just thinking of the FMJ event I have later that day. And I'm like, bro, what the heck? Like, dude, this is actually like, it's so hot out here. Like, dang it, I feel like I'm actually like in a heat wave, dude. And I'm like, dang, I gotta go racing today. There's your name, Heatwave Racing. Thanks to a hot day, that's how Heatwave came along. That's how the name was born. And with the help of a few guys, including Wordy, as well as Latte and others, this team was born. And man, we have recently turned into a dynasty force. And man, we're going to get to that later because, man, there's just so much to cover as well. But any more questions? But that was a good one. Good job, Jalen, on asking that. Not many people are watching. And I just think this is kind of like the out of the ordinary thing, which I mean that makes sense. But any more questions, people, you can ask them, and if not, then we will get on to the next chapter of Heatwave and their establishment.
I think to just prevent like these like silent bits, I think if you just like keep progressing and then if questions like pop up in chat, you can like stop and answer those whenever you're able.
Yeah, that is actually a good idea. Thank you, Avi, on that one. See, the guys, this is why I partnered with Avi first off because listen, this person is smart, smart as can be. Um, also how you brand Heatwave out in the real world. Okay, so here's our first plan, and this is not going to be for a long time, but we are planning to start off with doing merchandise. I'm gonna launch my own merch. I'm gonna go to college for graphic design and all that, so I can get that done, so I can legally have like shirts made. If you want to order a shirt, go ahead, do that. Normal stuff that a small YouTube channel would obviously do. Now, the second thing would be we do plan to open up a Heatwave actual merchandise store where you guys can actually not only just buy merchandise but also come literally watch us compete live. Like you're going to see us on the gaming setup right there in front of your face and you guys get to watch it on like TVs where we're going to have it broadcasted and you guys will be able to watch. And because I'm also going to have some of my friends who work at a restaurant come along, we're going to have that ready for you guys so you guys can have some fun. I am talking with a guy who has a lot of money in the bank, not using him for money, but I'm getting him to help start that building project, which are going to be buying out a old pharmacy building that is actually a good, decent size. So we get on to the next chapter for Heatwave, and this chapter was technically called the Turning Point chapter. This is where we started getting big. So the first truck I want to reveal is the Monster Jam All Stars World Finals 4 Burnout scheme. That was driven by Fun Guy, aka Ryan Connor. This truck right here, man. Oh wow! I mean, I tell you, the truck that Avi's about to reveal to you guys. It's such a beauty. Now, this was actually revealed to you guys before, but we're gonna show it again. Here, it was revealed. I mean, way back. I mean, like what, almost like half a year ago or something. I don't really know, guys, but beautiful truck, beautiful name, and it is still with us to today in the Rum J world. Not in the Rum J world. Well, it is, but it's not as driven anymore. And actually, Burnout exists more in the FMJ world now. But I'm just very happy that we have it. And AV as well. If you want to actually give your opinions on this Burnout scheme, then you can, and what you really think of it. Because I mean, I know you spoke on it before, but you can tell everybody what you're thinking of. What you think of this Burnout scheme, technically nicknamed Burnout 2.
I think it's really nice. I like the design of it. I think it's very like fluid and it looks nice together. I think that's probably yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
design.
so I agree with you on that one. And Burnout, a big thing with that truck was its original song, and it's for you some of you country again, it was Burnout by Woodland. And that was its original theme. Then it went to Burning Down the House by The Used. That was its second theme. Now the song for Burnout is Burn It Down by Skillet. That is its main theme now. And it is weighted Tapper Driver once again. And this truck is hoping to compete one day, and I just can't wait for it to compete again. Now, as AV takes that truck out, we are going to actually have AV now reveal the other truck. By the way, unfortunately, Ryan Connor did not even make it past the showdown. He unfortunately lost. So that was the only Burnout only lasted one race, and that's literally the last we saw of it for now. I mean, it is so far the shortest lived truck in history for Ronjay, but Burnout is expected to make more appearances soon, and we're hoping to have that happen. Now, as AV takes that one off, head over to the Cajun Carnage scheme for MGS World Finals 4, nicknamed. I kind of call it has multiple names, but we like to call it the Blaze scheme. That's actually what we've renamed it to, and it's oh my god, it is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, and as AV reveals this one to you, it's just insane and all that. And I really like that this truck. It's a phenomenal word. He did an absolutely amazing job. I mean, the black front, you got the name. I mean, everything on it is nothing's bad about it. And you just I mean, I don't know what to say, man. It's that good of a truck, and you have it. So AV, what do you think of the Blaze Cajun Carnage that debuted in MJS World Finals 4? Actually had a decent appearance too in it, actually.
I really like this one. I like how like the colors. I like how it's very like consistent. And I think it looks really cool as well.
Yeah, now there's also a little hidden thing, AV, that I think you and the fans need to notice. Look behind the cab, and you're gonna notice a little creature on the on the chassis back there. It's a little lobster crawfish. If you can see him, if AV you want to kind of zoom in on him, he is at the. If you can see a little, it's on the back side of the truck. You can actually see him. You see a little red like little lobster there. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll actually go ahead and get that little picture for. All right, well, if you guys can see it, there it is. But his name is Carnage the Cajun Crawfish, and he has been the mascot for Heatwave for quite a while now. And boy, he's been rocking it on that truck. He's if in Monster Jam, there's a guy named Wayne Shihaki, and he has a Kermit the Frog plush. Basically, take that, but make it a crawfish and all that. Yeah, there it is. You guys can see it. Little guy chilling up there. And soon enough, you will see that he has grown in size in a whole new form. So, any questions, yo, guys? Keep popping them up, guys. I'm willing to answer them. So, the next thing I have is new branch out. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was where we turned points. And this is, by the way, credit to Nice Motorsports for this photo. But in NASCAR 85, me and my friend Tyler joined a team called Grim Reaper, or joined a league called Grim Reapers Racing League. This league was showcased with great drivers from NASCAR 85, and we have had all that since. It's now known as, I think, what is it called? I'm looking at it right now. Turbo Thunder Esports Racing League, and that is its name now. And as Avi gets rid of that truck, so this truck right here is technically a Heatwave truck, at least in that league. It is the 40, and it used to be driven by in the real world by Ross Chastain, Ace Motorsports. This truck is what I'm running currently. And by the way, you're gonna be wanting to watch the stream tonight because AV and everyone, big news. If I at least finish the race, I mean, yes, if I don't DNF, that's all I have to do. I am in the trucks. I am in the Turbo Thunder Esports Racing League Truck Series playoffs. I will be locked in tonight if I actually get in there. And AV, what do you think of this truck as a whole, being the first ever NASCAR vehicle for Heatwave Racing?
I think it's a pretty like strong entrance into the yeah. I think it's like a good like get it out there truck.
Very good truck. Just dude, it's absolutely phenomenal. And again, this truck in real life is actually owned by Nice Motorsports. Structures featured in the game. The only reason why it's under Heatwave is because technically I do race it for that in the game. But guys, this is actually not my actual truck. This is owned by Nice Motorsports, as you can see. So if you can go follow Nice Motorsports social medias, please do. You can go find them, I think, on Instagram, and I don't know if they have a YouTube or not or anything. Just search up Nice Motorsports. You can see it right there on the front fender on how they spell it. Even on the back, you can see it. Guys, go give them a follow and go support them. They are an amazing team, and heck, they have Ty Majeski in real life in the 45, and that's awesome. Now the next one, the next scheme we have to reveal is a older scheme for Heatwave. It is, so as Evie gets rid of that. The next one we have to reveal is a truck that's going to be driven this season. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I'm about to tear up on this one. This truck has been sitting around for like what, one whole year. It only competed once for points, but it never competed again. For the first time ever, for a full season competition, with the driver being AJ Off Road, who almost won Rookie of the Season last season. Introduced to you guys, Louisiana Scorcher, finally out of the grave. It is back, and that truck is just absolutely amazing. I mean, guys, it's just, oh my god. I don't know what to say. I miss this truck so much, and I'm just so glad it's back. I mean, we've had it sitting in the garage. It's been looking real sad, you know. And and man, it's just been working really well. But man, I couldn't do this without you guys. I mean, this truck right here, it's because of you guys. And guys, you may not think that you guys play a role in the Heat Wave racing career, but you guys do. You guys are one of the reasons why we're still here. If we didn't have this partnership with AV guys, where would we be? So it's because you guys are changing. My bad. But it's because you guys are changing lives, and I'm just thank you guys for everything y'all do. And guys, keep supporting AV. Look at her subscriber count right now. 504 subscribers. I don't think that's enough, y'all. We got to get this girl to 1,000, boys. Come on. And with Heatwave's partnership, we will do anything in our power to make sure this girl hits 1K so AV can start making that bread, you know? Ow! Sorry. Um, and AV, what do you think of Louisiana Scorcher as a whole? This truck will get a redesign soon, but this is what its current state. So what do you think of it?
I think this one's really nice too. I know I sound really repetitive, but they all look really nice. I think that's like, and I don't know much about specifically like racing trucks, right? I'm more of a like car racing person, but I think they all look really nice. I really like all of the designs. I think it's good that you guys are able to like consistently put out like quality like good designs for all of these vehicles.
Actually, we were ranked out of FMJ teams. We had a team owner who was literally who was paying me to make their designs because they say that our designs basically I they just say let's strike cook. That's literally been a phrase. Every time they make a paint scheme, they literally on my door while I'm planning their design, like in Minecraft for instance, they'll put a sign by the door letting randoms know, hey, Stride is cooking, do not enter. It's literally like I'm in Minecraft just like thinking, writing down these design ideas, and then like I'm just putting them into a chest where I file them, and it's just how it works. And then I can't stop laughing because it's kind of funny, but it's just how it is. So now the next truck, AV, I know you are going to like yourself. Boys, I introduced to you. This truck is also going to be driven by Lion this upcoming season. And I can tell you, AV, if you're a Godzilla fan, follow this truck, man. This is going to be an amazing truck that's going to debut. I introduce Mothra for the first time ever. You guys are the first ever to see this truck besides Lion. And boy, let me tell you, this truck right here is absolutely insane. This is on a Mini Cooper X-Ray buggy, John Cooper Works, and man, Mothra theme to the Moth from Godzilla. I'm so proud of everything that we have done with this truck. It is just absolutely insane. And AV, what do you give for Mothra? What do you think of it, especially for the Godzilla fans out there?
No, I think it's a I really do. It's sick. It's really cool. I really, really like it. I'm excited to see it debut.
It will be debuting in late July, possibly in Stadium Series 3, so we're excited for that. Now, I am going to give some background on Mothra. Now, this truck was actually we literally nicknamed this truck Savior Truck. And I'm going to give you all a quick story. There was a kid who was a Godzilla fan, but he felt like no one wanted to listen to him. Just say his parents called me telling me that he was about to commit suicide. I was on the phone with him, and that kid, I asked him what did he want, and he says, "I love Godzilla, but I can't go see the movies because I don't have the money." I told him, free of charge, you watch my streams, and I'll let you watch Mothra compete. And that kid didn't commit suicide, and now that Mothra's being revealed for the first time ever, this truck literally is a truck that's changing a life, and because of you guys here supporting AV, we're able to make this happen. And AV, this is gonna be one of the few times I will ask for your opinion on this story. Because when was the last time you heard that a esports virtual truck has saved a life?
Yeah, no, I think that's really, really cool. I think it's great that like y'all are able to do that, especially, you know, like not everyone is able to get that opportunity. I think it's really cool that you're providing those opportunities for people.
And this kid is not young, is kind of young. He's actually 9 years old. That's just crazy to think that a 9-year old will think of be doing that. But we're kind of getting off track here. But bless his heart, he's doing good right now. Heck, he's actually getting involved in some racing himself. So might be recruiting him later. We'll see. But the next thing I want to reveal. Woo! Oh, this one also chokes me up. This is a tribute truck to my friend's fiance who passed away due to breast cancer. This truck's called Jawbreaker, and this truck is driven to be driven by my online son Daniel Alkali. He is from the United Kingdom, and yeah, he's actually European, folks. And Jawbreaker is such an amazing identity that is just always so underrated in many people's eyes. Like you can't get enough of it. And AV, you got to think of a truck to have a good design. Jawbreaker has it all, and just to have that look. What do you think of it? And Luna, by the way, was who the fiance cosplayed as. What do you think of Jawbreaker as a whole?
I think so far from what we've seen, I think it's probably one of my favorite designs. I really like like the characters. I like the designs with like the black and the red. I think it's really, really nice.
Yeah, now Luna was, and I'm telling you guys, when Luna passed away, the Phantom Alkali is, by the way, my online older brother, and he was so distraught. I mean, this was a tribute to his girl, and still cried to his day. So much so that the story goes the long tail renegade who had a similar design to this truck right here. Phantom Alkali won 2 championships, and I took home another. We won 3 titles for Luna, and what's crazy is for Luna herself. By the way, her IRL name was spelled Luna, but she changed her name legally to Luna. And it's crazy to think that she, I mean, you had me who supported Luna, my older brother Phantom Alkali who also supported her, who was the fiance to her, and then her herself. And how fitting, we won 3 titles, one for me, one for Phantom, and one for her herself. And that's the magic you have in a team. I mean, you may want more, but hey, God says heck 3 was enough, and I realize that now, and it's special, and you gotta always think of you gotta think of the good things. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more tricks to reveal. Actually, 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we're gonna be getting onto the AV scheme. This AV, it has played such a big role that she literally was a part of the World Finals. And this truck, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually gonna reveal this to AV in a moment. I did to her, but this will be revealed to you guys live. But this was the Cajun Carnage, Cancer lot a little kindness or something, little love kindness. Went against Cancer. Cancer sucks scheme. It's called the AV scheme though. This was strictly based off Cancer awareness and AV herself, as the wolf character on the side is not AV's actual character. I just only did that character because it was the closest thing I could find to AV's actual character design. And I just imagine that being like, I don't know, like AV at the beach or something like that. That's just what I thought of. And AV, I know you geeked out when you saw that design. You were very excited. And how do you feel about your literal character being on a final strut? How did you feel about that
Yeah,
when you
no.
first saw?
I think it's really cool. I really, really love the design. I really like, like everything you did with the truck. And even if it's not like my actual character, like I still really like it. I think it's really cool. I like it. I'm
I tell
honored.
you, kind of, can tell you're getting a little choked up there because I don't think. I mean, heck, for you to be on a game league truck and heck, your name was on the back and AV, I'm glad to reveal to you and the fans, I am now officially the back-to-back. I'm now the official back-to-back Forza Monster Jam World Racing Champion. AV, your sponsor. AV, you now share a title with me and FMJ as we are the World Racing Champions. So if you are a friend of Avi and you are a part of her community, you guys get to join in hands with me celebrating this title, and we have bragging rights for an entire season, fans. And all I'm saying is, it ain't over. We're going for a three-peat, baby. We're going for a three-peat, and I can tell you, Avi, and I'm revealing this now to Avi as well. She's never heard of this. Avi, I'm willing to do as much as I can, and you, my friend, my good partner, I am willing to put you as the main focus once again for Forza Monster Jam World Final 6 at either Airport or Horizon Baja. And I'm excited to say that this scheme's going to go even badder and harder than the last one, folks. as as Avi is my shield, she has the sword, she has the shield, then I push and then she fights, so I push him when I need it most. And I can tell you, Avi's my back and my bone that I need to make sure that I can win. She makes sure that I am willing to do whatever can to turn the wrenches on these trucks and make sure that we can get them out there for competition and do all that. And another question from Jalen: should I make an off road racing league? Honestly, hey, go for it. If you want to do that, I know you're good with Roblox. I mean, just do that, and good luck to your endeavor. I mean, heck, I really want to see where that takes you, buddy. Do what you can and just live up to your dreams. All right. Well, in AV, I know you got choked up there, and be honest, did you, or was it like just a feeling that just hit you?
It was a little bit, just a little bit.
tell you got the sniffles over it, and I mean, why is that? If you want to describe to the fans, and I'm curious too. What has Heatwave done that's impacted you so much, and that we have done that I need to know about? Because evidently there's something that I don't know, and it's something that we're doing that we must be doing right. And you
Yeah.
need to tell your fans as well to just give them your personal opinion on why we're keeping going with this, and how you never thought that a guy for an esports team would value you this much on their vehicles, and yet we're doing that here.
Mhm.
Why is this impacting you so much?
I think it's kind of inspiring. It kind of reminds me that like regardless of, kind of like what I'm going through or what's like running through my mind, there's at least always going to be, like you and your team supporting me. I think it's kind of inspiring. I don't know. And I think it's kind of crazy how like y'all reached out to me and y'all have all these titles. It's like it's it's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, Avi, you are sharing 3 world championships. And not only that, Avi, actually, I forgot to tell you, remember my points championship, you were also on that truck as well, meaning you share technically 4 titles with us, which means you have bragging rights to 4 championships as well. But Avi, I'm happy to announce that, like you shown, I have hit double digit championships. I am now an 11-time champion of the sport, 8 world championships, 3 points titles. AB, just to think of that number, the most ever in history. And by the way, the monster truck driver who in real life who has the most championships is Tom Mans, driver of Max D, with 14. I am only 3 away from tying that. To think that that's potentially going to happen this season. And, for all that to happen, really, what is going through your head knowing that, oh my gosh, we have, and I mean, and our team as a whole, maybe you're going to be surprised to hear that just from me and Phantom alone, I have 11 total of the sport. My friend Phantom, he has 6 total. Adding together, 17 total titles together. What's going through your head? 17 championships on the team? How do you accomplish that? People ask. And how do we do it? I mean, how do you feel about hearing that number?
No, it's really crazy to think about. I'm gonna be like completely like that's really crazy. It's really cool though, and I'm rooting for you guys in the sidelines.
And yeah, we're gunning for more now. I am also going to be revealing new Cajun Carnage actually last. That'll be the last thing I will reveal to you guys because it is the newest thing. So guys, the final ROMJ thing we have to reveal is the all new Cajun Carnage. So y'all remember when I said Carnage the Cajun Crawfish grew, right? Well, this I reveal the final days for this truck in the RMJ world. My plan is complete. We have done it. I present the crawfish Cajun Carnage body has been worked on for over a half a year, and it has finally been completed after multiple 3D modeling on computer. We have finally been able to put this together, and oh, I don't even know what to say. Beautiful truck. I mean, just uh wow. AV, I'm lost for words of how beautiful that thing looks. Just how do you feel about that truck? That thing is that thing. How do you feel about it?
I think it's really cool looking. I think it's cool how the body is just like an ode to your car, or not your car, but your little mascot. It's a little goofy looking, but it's cute. I love it.
It's supposed to be what it is. It is based off the crustacean 3D body that is ran currently, and all that and everything like that. And no, Jay, that is not going on. And Jay, go read AV's rules in her chat, by the way. That is, you need to remember that. Yeah, okay, but yeah, I agree. But hey, you're free to voice your opinion. I do agree. Now I'm thinking of it. The only thing is the eyes look goofy. Now I will say though, in the actual way, it was supposed to have black outline around it, just so it could look like it was in a socket, but like not like that. But again, the engine sounds mean and clean, and I'm excited to run this in what's the league called? It's called Wordies. It's WMTS, Wordies Monster Truck Shows. I'm excited to run that in there, and boy, I'm coming back, baby. Now, AV, are you ready to reveal the FEC cars that are gonna be ran by Heatwave Racing Incorporated, at least driven by me?
I'm so ready.
The first car, AV, that we are going to reveal is the Chevy Corvette for the GTD class, sponsored by TikTok. And boy, is it such an amazing car, AV, you can reveal that. So this car, it was made actually a week ago, and actually, yeah, no, actually less than a week ago. It was made this week. Finally done. It was a hard scheme to make, but we got it done, and boy, I mean, absolutely gnarly looking. I mean, the colors go well. The only thing is there is honestly, you got to think that the TikTok the TikTok car is just absolutely, it's going to go hard. It's going to especially attract a lot of fans. And AV, what do you I mean, you think of this TikTok car as a car that really just brings everyone joy, especially for people who want, who love TikTok. What do you think? What do you think of it, honestly? The TikTok car.
It's a really beautiful car. It's a really nice design too. I like the duck. I think it's
The
cute.
TikTok duck. Me cook on design, okay? Let me cook. Okay. Now you may be curious, why is there green wheels in a green box? That is to tell what class it's in. So each car, so the GTD cars, if you notice in real life, they have green boxes. GTD Pros, uh, GTD Pros have red boxes on the sides and red wheels, and LMP2s have blue wheels and blue boxes on the side with the number, and then GTPs have white. So the next one, AV, we have to reveal is my GTD Pro Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo GTD Pro car, sponsored by Doritos. AV, absolutely an amazing car that is about to be revealed to the public. And I mean, that TikTok car is cool and all, but man, this car is maybe the cleanest out of all of them. I'm just being honest. I mean, oh man, I'm telling you, wow. It's absolutely an insane car to look at. Beautiful car. And we worked hard on this. This actually took about a good 2 weeks to accomplish because of how complex it is. But what do you think of it as a whole, AV? Sponsored by Doritos as a Huracan Super Trofeo.
No, again, it's a really beautiful car. It's a really lovely design. I think it's really great.
Now, if you notice, did you actually notice that there's the actual Doritos chips in the back of on the
Yeah,
fender of the car, the back rear fender?
I like
Yeah,
it.
the Doritos. And also, that zigzag line is actually the Doritos M. And if you look carefully, you want to know a cool detail that I kind of forgot that we did, and it's honestly something that was on accident. This is the first time we did this on accident. Look, but it worked. Look how that zigzag thing, that like gold zigzag thing, that's actually the Doritos M. And you you actually notice how AV it separates the black from the red.
Yeah, I think that's really cool.
Yeah, and especially, the one being the Trackhouse one. I mean, we had to do that as well. I mean, there's the Doritos Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo, one of my favorites, if not maybe my favorite. Up next, boy, if you love Taco Bell and Mountain Dew, I tell you, this car is for you. Introducing my LMP2 Radical RXC Turbo, sponsored by Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and man, man, me cook on this one as well. AV, I can't put into words. I mean, that is a sick looking car. I mean, that is a real race car, by the way. I mean, so is the Super Trofeo, and I mean the Corvette is as well. But I'm telling you, these designs are all custom made. And I mean, what do you think of uh Mountain Dew Baja Blast Radical RXC Turbo?
I think the design is really, really nice. I really like everything about it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I like the colors. I like, the patterns and everything. I think it's really nice. And Baja Blast is delicious. So, I mean,
It is, and we had to do something to attract fans who love a delicious drink. There's that one. All right, guys, I do see some people kind of getting burnt out, so we are gonna try to hurry this up. And now, Avi, yeah, this Avi screamed for joy over this one. Embarrassing her right now. This this girl is obsessed with this car. Can't even comprehend what she's thinking. She's a happy girl, obviously, over this car, and she is. Woo, okay. I have no word. I introduced to you guys. Oh hey, Mamau or Mamu. This is a partnership stream. I'm the owner of Heatwave Racing Incorporated. You'll be able to watch the stream as we go. We're kind of revealing everything to everyone here, as well as what is going on and what this team is about, and what our future is partnership with AV is looking like on the long run. So this is Blizzard. That is the nickname. It is the female Ice Wolf, Aston Martin Valkyrie GTP class car. And Avi, I'm gonna let you do the talking for this one because this seems to be your favorite out of the entire Heatwave fleet of anything.
no, it's really okay. The Valkyrie is stunning. I love the original design, but this is like it complements the car so nicely, and I think the design overall is really cool. Like it's absolutely incredible, and the car itself is, I mean, it's like an amazing car. Like it's amazing. I love it. It's so great.
Yeah, and Avi actually, when I retire this car, I'm actually gonna give you something here. Cutie Pie Toys AJ. I am proud to announce that Heatwave Racing Incorporated has made a leeway deal with you. Meaning, if you ever join any of these leagues, or if you happen to want to get this from us, AV, I present to you the keys to this Aston Martin Valkyrie at any time ever. And AV, once this car retires, you will own 100% of the rights to Blizzard and this Aston Martin Valkyrie and what it is. And AV, this is my gift back to you.
That's so crazy. I love it. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Mama has a question. Mamu says, "What is Heatwave Racing?" I kind of said this at the beginning of the stream, but I'm glad to say it again. Heatwave is a team that has been running for about a year now in esports, and we actually were found. Our name was founded off a hot day in Louisiana. I said, "Dang, I have to go racing in a Heatwave." There's your name. And we are an esports team that races in pro trucks. Also, we race in Rome J Monster trucks, and now we've distributed also into NASCAR and endurance racing cars like this Valkyrie you see right here. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad to be doing this. And I mean, Mamu, thanks for honestly asking that question. I hope you ask more. Your questions will be valued, and honestly, you're valued as a person as well as everyone here. So thank you guys for asking these questions. This is absolutely awesome. I'm just very excited to keep this going because you guys are changing lives. I know it sounds cringe when you think of it, but you guys really are, and that is what it is. And then, guys, the last one I have to reveal. I'm excited to say now. I am going to announce this in front of everybody here. Season 6 will be my final competitive season in FMJ. I will not be leaving FMJ as a whole. Heatwave Racing will still exist as a team. AV will still be repped on one of the trucks, and we will still be running through a bunch of things, and I am very excited. Hey, thanks, Mamu. But this is Cajun Carnage 6, aka the blue on black Cajun Carnage, and I mean my final competitive season's coming up, guys. My last hurrah. it will be, and if Phantom Austin stays on the team, either him or my son Daniel will rep the Cutie Pie name on their trucks. Heatwave will still be ran. This is one of the trucks that, by the way, you see on the thumbnail. I'm trying not to cry over this one, guys. This one means the most. I I don't. I mean, Avi, you've gifted me everything I can, and we as a team, we've done everything we can to say thank you guys for everything y'all do for this team. And I don't know what to say. Um, my whole teams came together because of you guys. Can't wait to win for y'all again. I will bring home another title if I have to. I'll do everything I can, and we will keep pushing for more. Black Scheme tells the story of my career to when it will fade, and how from the back, when I started at the back end of everybody from the dark, and you see how the scheme gets lighter as it goes to the front. Now I'm pretty much the face of FMJ, I'm the face of my team, and I'm also a somewhat face of AV's group. And it's not that I'm doing this for popularity, I'm doing this for you guys. I do this for y'all. I don't do this for my own good. I do this because AV's like a sister to me. Y'all gotta understand this. AV's like my own blood, even though she really isn't. I know that's kind of this seems like cap in most instances, but hear me out, guys. It's not about popularity. It's not about anything. Us as a team, we're doing this because we know AV needed the help, and we know that she needs it. We're here to give her help because we know AV has stuff she's going through right now, and we're here to give her the happiness that honestly AV's been long awaiting to deserve. So have you guys, and I thank all of you. This scheme was made last week, and it was completed this week. 100%. And I'm so thankful for this truck being able to compete. And AV, I want you to give your opinions on this. This scheme's main sponsor is Popeyes. And actually, guys, look at the tail end. You can see the YouTube sponsor. There's the proof that I did put it on the truck. I mean, give your opinion, AV, on this truck and everything.
I think it's probably one of my favorite Cajun cartridge designs, like by far. Like it's a really gorgeous design. I really like almost all aspects about it. I think they all really flow like really really nicely with each other. I think it's a really cool, like a really really cool design.
Huh? And Mamu is a question. So Mamu, how do you join us? Well, so first off, you gotta have Xbox, and then you have to have either Game Pass Core or Game Pass on your Xbox or Game Pass Ultimate, and you need to have Forza Horizon 5 installed. Step 4 is pretty much to get into the server. Now you can already join the fan server if you're a fan. Um, AV, I'm going to ask, is it fine if I post the fan server link for these fans here so that way they can come and just support not only Heatwave but everything that we do for you as well? All right, guys. So hold on, let me actually get that fan server link for you guys. And there are server rules. You must read the rule book. I'm being honest, guys. This is a big handbook. I mean, it's like we've had to take serious measures now. Um, we did have to take we now the reason why ABA was kind of staying muted is because we had to handle a very bad situation earlier. It wasn't that we were in any trouble. I mean, it was just that there's the link. You guys can join it. I don't know if it actually will let y'all actually yes. So you can copy that link and then paste it, and then you guys will find the fan server there. So that is the fan server link for you guys. So there and everything like that. But this Cajun Carnage means the most and everything like that. I'm so thankful for every literal thing you guys have done for this team and what we are. And all I can say is we gotta win more, y'all. We're not done yet. We're never gonna stop. Nah, Mamu, you can still join the fan server. You don't even have to buy a whole Xbox. You can just join the fan server if you want. I mean, heck, even just joining the fan server supports is enough. I mean, golly, and then go subscribe to our YouTube, which it's posted in the media channel in there. You can find that. We got everything for you guys. But honestly, listen, AV, I do have to say this to you as on a personal level. I'm gonna say this right now. And I want everyone to hear what I have to say to you. think that you may not be enough. You think that you may not be as important, but Avi, you're you're like the butter on bread, honestly. It's tasteful. It's good. It works. It meshes well together. And you you are you were the turning point of this team. You're our biggest cheerleader, so I shall be your biggest cheerleader as well. Thank you for everything you do, Avi. You're like my sister, and I really wish I was your brother. Cause you are honestly, Avi, you are a blessing to our team, but I'm glad I'm also being a blessing to you. Avi, I don't know what else to say. I'm honored to be your biggest partnership in this, and all I can say is I'm hoping we can win you more titles and we can keep this going and everything like that. Honestly, you've just done so well your YouTube career so far. You're already almost at 1,000 subs. Look at you go. And Avi, that's all I have to say to you. You are the biggest blessing we have ever had for this team, and I'm just so thankful that you are now here with us. And Av, you are you're that much of a blessing to us. Av, I hope that your future endeavors also go well. But Av, we're not done yet, and I hope that the sponsorship can last a lifetime. And I hope that one day you can actually come to this and you can just see us in person win a title. And for all you fans, thank you also for what you do. But Av, now I want your word on what I just said for you, and also not only this but to your fan group as well, who is still watching the stream and holding in.
Sorry, I forgot I muted my mic. I really appreciate it. Excuse me. Um, I think it's really nice to know that, I'm able to like provide for you and you're able to it's nice to have that, like it's very it's refreshing. And no, I appreciate it a lot. And I hope to be there for your future endeavors. It's exciting hearing, all of these titles and races going super well for you guys, so that's really good to hear. And I do want to say I do have the links to the YouTube and to the Discord in the description of this video. So if you're here and you haven't, like, you can absolutely go look at that. That's in the description, so you don't have to worry about like going out of your way to like figure that out. But yeah, no, that was really nice to hear. Thank you.
Shoot, my bad. I was
You're
zoned
okay.
out. Okay, but guys, that is gonna be the closer for this. Thank you so much for everyone, and I love all of you. You guys have just done absolutely amazing. And just let's go ahead. I have a race tonight. Av, is it okay if I can post the guys Twitch stream in your server so we can watch, or so you guys can watch me potentially get into the playoffs tonight? This is the night Heatwave could make history in making their first to locking themselves into their first ever NASCAR playoffs, guys. This will be the one another big turning point for Heatwave tonight, and I mean literally in less than an hour we will go green flag racing. So Av, all I can say is, are you okay with letting your group and everyone else watch to rally behind me and see if I can get into the playoffs in the trucks
Yeah,
tonight?
no, absolutely. Feel free to put your link in my server. There's a little like self promo channel, so like feel free do what you need to do. I'm rooting for you guys. Best of luck. That's super duper exciting. I hope
Yeah,
you make it to the playoffs.
yeah. One of our guys is already in there. By the way, we're at the famous Watkins Glen International Speedway today. Excited. I am we're gonna be having some fun. And Av, thank you so much for what you do and for everything.
Of
And ladies and
course.
gentlemen, Av, what did you have to say?
Oh no, I was just saying of course, like you're welcome.
Okay, good. Yay, thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, Av. Like you said, like you said earlier, and I appreciate everything that we're doing. But guys, It's not over yet. I am still here. Let's rumble! Yeah!
Alright, thank you so much for coming on here and talking
Everybody.
about that. And thank you all for tuning in. If Animal Jam works, because it's been down for like a very long time, I've been trying to get in, but if it works, I'll try to stream a little bit later, my regular content. But yeah, thank you for sticking in. I hope y'all have a good evening, a wonderful rest of your night, maybe morning, whatever it may be. And make sure you eat, drink water, sleep, take your meds, do what you need to do. But yeah, thank you all so